Graeme Souness proved on Sunday that he just can't help himself as he once again used his column in the Times to criticise Paul Pogba, despite the Manchester United midfielder's obvious recent improvement. There is no greater rivalry in football right now than the one between Graeme Souness and Paul Pogba, or at least a rivalry played out away from the pitch and on television and in newspaper columns. How much this rivalry is a one-way street you'll have to decide yourself, because the Manchester United midfielder seems to be doing pretty well on the pitch right now, no matter what the Sky Sports pundit thinks of him. Back in December when United lost 3-1 to Liverpool, the World Cup winner couldn't even get on the pitch, with Jose Mourinho leaving him on the bench, but before today's return game he is arguably the informed player in Europe's top 5 leagues. The former Juventus midfielder hasn't always been at his best at Old Trafford, but freed from the bench and allowed to play a more attacking style under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he is now showing it. Souness, though, doesn't seem to care, and once again, ahead of Sunday's game, he's criticised the 25-year-old. Writing in his column for The Times, the Scotsman said, "I was critical of Paul Pogba, in particular, but was I wrong? Look at the difference in him between then and now, and let's not get carried away either. He never got a kick against PSG, then showed his frustration by lunging at Dani Alves and being sent off. The criticism hasn't gone down well on Twitter. 14 goals, 10 assists, most goal contributions of any midfielder in Europe." But Souness thinks we shouldn't get carried away. This man's opinions are really starting to look like borderline racism. pic.twitter.com/L9XFZV3VHH-Kian Kalopi, Kalopi, February 24, 2019. Souness is right if he thinks Pogba isn't a traditional mid, but nor has De Bruyne for Belgium when he plays in a two-man midfield. Nor were Gerrard and Lampard. He's so hell-bent on finding ways to criticize Pogba that it's getting painfully obvious that it's some personal thing now. https://t.co/983k9mn-suade@dubdibdab, February 24, 2019. Graeme Souness was one hell of a player back in the day, but he's got to stop the agenda towards United and Pogba. Has Pogba been great all season for us? No. Is he playing at his highest standard now? Without a doubt he is. Give credit where it's due, for fuck's sake. Souness. Souness's best tally in a full season from his illustrious career spent launching the ball back to the keeper was 9. pic.twitter.com/LenBfuzz-Sean Kearns @Sean Paul Kearns, February 24, 2019. Hope at Paul Pogba scores of 25-yard screamer today, then shows a top underneath that says "fuck you Souness" in French. Lukehold @Lukehold6, February 24, 2019. Let's not carried away by a World Cup winner who has scored away at Arsenal, Chelsea and Spurs and is almost certainly the best midfielder in the place right now. Souness is making it personal and, dare I say, racist. Zach @Zach Football 20, February 24, 2019. Souness criticized United players, including Pogba, for downing tools under Mourinho, and the Frenchman isn't completely devoid of criticism. However, the 65-year-old fails to listen to reason, having a go at the United midfielder for not doing what he's doing now. Previously, even with